people know we're live. Oh, sure, rude. It's about him still having that issue trying to figure out what community I want to pander to.
All of them.
Hey Kenny, how you doing?
Hey Kenny.
Christopher. How you guys doing? You boys staying out of trouble? I fucking hope so. This is probably going to be the worst. Who's that in the background? Wink, wink. I have stolen Chatbot's sister.
The sister.
Also, my girlfriend. Person. Him. Okay, I think I've advertised to every place I need. Oh wait, hold up, I got Twitter.
That's it. Did you do Twitter yet?
Fuck, I gotta do Twitter. Send prayers and a medic, I'm dying. Serb! Serb, why are you dying? Oh. His depravity now a new low.
Oh.
You did this to yourself. This is Osiris, New Dawn. We're gonna be pissing around in it for a little bit today.
Hey Kenny.
Palm 3.0. Hey Tiago. Carl, how you doing, buddy? That's there. Here's this. Does it show my mouse moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Half of the whole crew is here.
Half of the whole crew is here, yeah. I was going to do Skyrim, but I needed a break from it. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Cass?
I would say I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, Tiago, I killed Gale. Look at the Discord. It's Cass. New colonist. What do we have? We have Ranger, male, female. Who's with like some form of sniper, pistol. We have Marine, Engineer, Scientist.
Which one's the sturdiest?
Marine is, but they all have different like starting stats. Which is the thing. Ranger, I think, is the all-around.
Probably.
So, I'll do Ranger this time around. So, Osiris New Dawn basically is one of those games that runs into the same deal as a lot of them, where it's basically like Ark and Subnautica.
Oh no.
And we got like full-blown character creator here.
Oh no.
I can make super small boy.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have atrophy.
Oh no, you tiny boy.
Hey, Pokebud. I'll turn this up. There we go. Speak, Cass.
Hello.
Should be able to hear us just a bit fine. If you can hear us, let us know. Oh yeah, thank you guys. Serb did that.
Yes, Tiago.
Serb, you're the one who made the new channel logo. Well, the new channel emblem. I went through and fixed it up for YouTube specs. No, it wasn't. You got the wrong cast. Dude, we got engineering, so let's learn how to make chisels.
No, Tiago, I'm not Joe's crush. Little bit more than that.
Let's go storage. And then learn how to do airlocks. And that's all I can really do there. Where are they? What are those fools on about? God damn it, Serb.
Serb, you can have him on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
That's my boy. Fucking A, Serb.
No, that's what Christopher said.
Jesus Christ, you guys. Gonna roast me tonight. I've been toasted.
Is it different from any other night?
No, not really. To be fucking honest, it's not. Okay, so pretty much here's how this works, right? You have Osiris and New Dawn, you have a character creator. It allows you pretty much can't change the suit. But you can go through, you have skill points you can assign. They'll tell you how to what you can build currently at the time. There's science, engineering, and combat. Combat allows you to do weapons, learn how to make the ammo and stuff necessary for them. Obviously, science allows you to make med kits. Eventually, you can learn how to do like crab mounts, satellite dishes, communications, different types of energy ammunitions. Engineering allows you to do a lot of your structure work. To be honest, I expect so much more out of you guys sometimes. And that's how this will work. Kind of a deal. But when you go up engineering, you can eventually get to the point where you can make rovers to move around. And you can eventually make mechanized suits, ground assault vehicles, planes, and hovercraft. When's the weeding? I don't know. It's still legal here in Georgia. We'll play on normal, because this game's a bitch.
Apparently I'm a panzer.
As in tank?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I get Forza Horizon 3 or just wait till the next game because I've been looking at it and it's on sale right now? That's your call. That's right, Pokebuds. I have my moments. You can, Kenny. That reminds me, I need to get you into a private call chat thing, and we need to talk. Yeah, big help. I would say get it. Do it. You know what?
Do it, Serb. Do it.
Do it.
You might want to get O2. You're gonna die. Yep, you're gonna die.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's gonna do this. Yep, I died.
I told you you're gonna die.
Well, I almost died. I'm gonna save the controller. Okay. This is gonna be fun trying to learn this. Alright. What does what? Oh no. It doesn't have full controller support.
Oh, Christopher. Oh.
Joe Rose 2018. Just messaged me after the stream and we could talk. Okay. No, it was his FNAF stream a bit ago. Palpatine do it. Okay, what did I miss? Okay. Joe Rose 2018. Yeah, that's kind of what this is turning into. Am I not getting control of...
I've never played Halo, so I don't know if I like it or not. But I suck at first-person shooters.
Chisel was 6. There it goes. I can now use the scroll wheel. Pick up some water. So 3 Nazis walk in front of a bar. Ha! Okay, I need to let the phone charge for now so I can play a game later. Okay. I don't know how exciting this will be, but I'm gonna take some time here.
Well, you hammer stuff and it disappears.
That happens to a lot of things, honestly. But I'm gonna try and play. I'm gonna try to play a bit smarter than I did on my first run.
How many times did you die that time?
2 fucking many.
You're gonna get eaten by a sandworm.
Oh, don't jinx me. That shit scared the living piss out of me. Like,
I know Gardevoir. Yeah. I play a lot of Pokemon.
Cass does not know Halo.
No. I can admit I don't.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just not good at first-person shooters. Look at me play GTA.
You got a point. I mean, like the GTA kind of a deal is just like hit or miss because some people are good at GTA, some people are just fucking bad at GTA. Other people, you don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I'm decent.
You're decent. Hey, you can do a heist and not die. I'm impressed.
Hey, I can do that. Most of the time. As long as I'm not on a motorcycle, driving on a mountain.
1.2 mil. That's all I have to fucking say. 1.2 goddamn mil. That's what it was. It was like I was sitting there and it was like, oh, hey. What the fuck?
In my defense, I was left unsupervised.
You smacked into the side of the... You were there. You were there. Unsupervised my ass. All you had to do was pull the parachute and you made love to the side of the mountain.
And?
Come on. Is it going to give it to me? There it goes.
Maybe it will later.
I see what you did there. What is this? The Mexican magician said, I'll disappear on the count of 3. Uno, dos, poof. He was gone without a trace. Serb. How long have we known each other, buddy? There we got my sidearm, which I think is a heat. No, that's energy. We got good old-fashioned duct tape, ace bandage, alien scanner, construction drill thing. So what else do I have here? And we have my bolt rifle, which, what's that take? Bolt rifle magazines. So that's going to be fun to find. Who would win with Cass or Palm 2.0? Each equally as bad as far as I know. Palm original. It was funny and you know it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was funny. What do you think? Do you think you can beat Palm 2.0, which is Dragon Goddess, in GTA?
Well, see, I don't have a baseline of data to know if I would win or not, because I've never played with her before. So I'd have to play a little bit against her.
Yeah. Cass, you are now Palm 3.0. I don't know where the fuck this is coming from.
Oh, God. Christopher. Christopher.
Oh. Oh.
And I thought I was bad with the puns.
No, Christopher's really goddamn bad. At least Cass is doing good in breaking away from the anonymous aspects and actually showing her face. What? You can't hold that against people. Some people don't want their face to be shown. That's like me sitting there and being like, okay, no more face turns off camera. You butt? We need to bring this back to Earth.
Oh, God.
Huh. There's tree sap. Okay, so we got to travel about 2 clicks on foot to the first Osiris base. We want original palm face. Well, have fun. That's going to be a while.
It's going to be a long
Better
while.
get comfy. It's gonna be a minute. You guys are crazy. That's why I stay inside and wear a ski mask or a gas mask while I'm waiting. Jesus.
I don't think Jesus is here anymore.
No. It's only Zool. Very, very little people are gonna fucking get that reference, sadly.
Watch out, Urchin. You walked right
you
into
fucking son of a bitch. So, as it stands right now with this game, as I've been playing it, you can puncture... There's two types of things going on that could fuck you. You could puncture your suit, or you can get eaten. Both are equally as bad.
You walked right into it, too.
I know.
You were distracted.
I got a distraction next to me. By the way, my drug trials are going good. That's good, man. Let's make the roast more aggressive. You roast it anymore, it's gonna lose fucking caffeine. Oh boy, who's doing the eating? As it melts into the ground.
That's still weird. You think the body would stay around. But
It would, but it's like...
environment cleanup, I guess.
Yeah, like in Ark, they disintegrate, so...
I mean, it makes sense from a gaming aspect.
Who cooks better? Her.
I make some damn good cookies.
Oh, yeah, you do. Cass cooks like 4 times better than I do. Who can't roast Joe? Big Shaq once said, "Man's can never..." What? Depends on who you leave on the grill longer. God damn it.
No, I didn't have any weed, Kenny.
Serb. Why? Do you put weed in the cookies? No, it's illegal here in Georgia. For medicinal and recreational use, it's illegal here in Georgia. You finally figure out who Supreme Leader Snoke is, Gravemind? Who is Supreme Leader Snoke? Because I don't know. He seemed pretty split at the end of what I saw.
I still have yet to see that movie.
It's a good movie. Joe, bring in the stash. Bring the stash. What stash?
You got a really good mustache.
I do. Gravemind is here. Yeah. Yeah, man, he's taking over everything. I play like a new space game. He always shows up. It's like a bad rash I can't get rid of.
I thought that was something else.
Oh. Never go swimming unprotected in a pool, kids. Speaking of which, I got a funny story about that. A buddy of mine went swimming in a public pool.
Oh no.
He came out with pink eye. That entire pool got quarantined because some little kid shit in it.
And that's why I don't like public pools.
I don't like them either. Besides, they're literally a giant fucking urinal.
Serb says you should wear a full body condom.
Reduces nut drag.
God, now you sound like my brother.
Depressed and doused in irony. What? It's true. Hoda xHellhound. God damn it, you guys. No, but how's everyone doing? We are playing Osiris.
Roasting Joe.
Roasting me. Remember, if you're new and enjoying yourself, feel free to leave a like. We are just having a fun night because I needed a little break from Skyrim. And we should be streaming again a solo stram on Thursday. I'm getting roasted pretty hard. But let's be fair. It's all about rolling with the punches.
I have yet to reveal my final form.
A dead meme? Let's roast Gravemind. I don't know, that's pretty easy to do. You just kind of gotta set it to high.
All these horrible things that come to my mind that I could say.
Oh boy. Do you know the way?
I do know the way.
Bad Flood, omniscient form. I know more Russian like Sika than Spanish. Sitka. I
actually know what that
It's a
means.
fucking backwards K.
I know what that means.
Doesn't that mean bitch?
Yeah, pretty much. One day, I will have to make you blintz, which is Russian pancakes. Because they are delicious.
Aren't they made with potato?
No.
What am I thinking? What am I thinking that's made with potato?
There is a potato pancake, and it's delicious too, because potatoes.
Potato pancake.
It's my Irish blood.
That you give an Irishman a potato, he learns how to cook it in like 50 different ways, and then finally gives up and eats grass. Hey, Irish potato famine.
To be honest, I know the most about Russian because of Brad. By the way, how many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman?
How many?
None.
Cass knows Russian. Thoughts better than... I'm so confused right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the chat. The Dragonborn only exists because of Dragon Head. Oh god, that would hurt really bad. That depends on what forum you go to. Like, dead ass, that really depends on what forum you go to.
Aww.
Cass has inflicted pain on my soul. Oh, what have we opened? What have we opened up on this?
At least I can admit I am a horrible person.
Oh. I can name a list of people who can't. Okay. Guys, I just gotta Google Bliet. How the hell do you get a backwards K? Because I've seen that with the Russian alphabet. It's like the K would be completely goddamn backwards.
Bye, Tiago.
Bye, Tiago.
You have to have a Russian alphabet installed on your keyboard.
Night. Night. I will. Kenny must be best man. Well, this is disturbing. I don't see any of the monsters that's in here normally. But I'm gonna take this.
They're just waiting to grab that booty.
Turn around. They scream like that stupid Russian thing Bradley says. Like Sutka Sika or whatever the fuck it was.
Sukabit?
Yeah. I don't know. Turn around. It's like it's a fucking arachnid with Brad's face strapped to it, sitting there screaming my lungs out. it's like turn around. It's Brad's face. I just shit myself. That's. Speaking of which.
See, there they are.
Oh, that's right. They haven't started learning yet.
No. It's amazing that the alien meat is actually edible.
To be fair, there's a high chance that it would be edible. Depends on what.
They go ree.
What? They go ree.
Have you ever heard Brad do that?
Once and never again.
It is utterly. He can make the best frog noise, but it's utterly terrifying.
You know what tomorrow is?
My birthday?
It's Wednesday, my dudes. I should start doing that for the channel. Just like start posting the Wednesday my dudes memes.
Oh dear God.
Oh shit.
You're gonna die.
Oh, I have the will to survive. I think I got it. Yeah.
That one just poofed.
I'm not complaining.
Oh, I'm just waiting for them to create a monster that you think you killed, and then it just rises back from the grave.
Oh, don't remind me.
Or it buries itself into the sand and then pops up later.
I would shit myself. I've done that so many goddamn times. It's like I'd be playing a game, right, and it's just like, oh hey, oh fuck, oh shit. Speaking of which, there's a monster in the Skyrim immersive creatures mod.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you think you drop it, but then he pops back up. He's not as strong, but he pops back up.
Those are probably the most annoying monsters, are the ones that, like, keep on coming back. Ugh.
I think it's bugged. And I just keep whacking it. It's giving me combat experience. Smack, 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 smack.
It's gyrating.
Gyrating more than a disco ball on Saturday night. Smack, 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 smack. I wonder if I can get it going faster.
I actually cannot translate that, Christopher.
Oddly enough,
I didn't think of that far enough.
Okay. Oddly enough, that think me some weird combination of Dead Space and Star Wars. You have a stroke? Regenerators in Dead Space. No. Yeah, no, fuck that. Not again. Not ever again.
Did you have a bad time?
Yeah. Who didn't? Fucking cut off their limbs, set them on fire, turn around, it's the same one pops out of a vent and tries to rip your damn face off. Sit there shitting bricks for no strange reason. It's like, oh, hey, what the fuck happened with you? I don't know. It just kind of came out of the vent and just kind of cut me open like a fish. It's like those damn leech things in Res 6. They shouldn't fucking exist. Like, the worst part is about the Res 6 leech thing is that it would swallow you whole. But the thing was, you can dismember it, but the limbs would come after you. And then it's like if you didn't like put down the limbs enough to where it went into like a hibernated status, it would pull itself back together, continue chasing you. But here's the thing, it can go through drain pipes.
I want to sleep tonight.
It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. Worse. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, the eye scene was freaking dreadful.
Now I'm glad I haven't played that game.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than the sniper jackals. Yeah. Nothing worse. This kind of has an M14 look to it. Pew. Pew.
You should probably heal yourself.
I should, shouldn't I?
Don't you have a med pack?
I have something better. I have an ace bandage. Could you imagine if that's what fixed everything? It's like, what do you have? I have an ace bandage.
It makes me think of a Richard Scarry book where the worm says, put a band-aid on it. I had a book like that when I was a kid.
That's creepier than what I said. There you go. Here's a flat spot where we can mark out our future base.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you sure there's not a sandworm?
Oh, I'm positive. I mean, come on, man. It's not gonna be that bad.
Cue to 4 minutes later, screaming in terror.
Ah! Just screaming in Russian. It's just normal screaming, but it's subtitled screaming in Russian. That'd be fucking hilarious. What happened to you? I'm screaming in Russian.
You were so terrified you screamed in Russian. Scream in another language.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too horrible.
Yet.
Quote and end quote screams in Russian. Here we go. Who do you think would win in a war, France or the Canadians? That's a good question.
It is a very good question, because which part of Canada?
That is honest to God the truth. Because some parts of Canada.
Because the east coast of Canada is pretty okay with France.
Third reason to hate me partially. Is it because you're crippling depression? I'm very cautious right now. Going
It's
into
a beautiful place to build a base. Oh, it's that ridge.
Yeah. Expecting something to come out and just like wreck.
Yank.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna kind of walk out. Thing is, I think I might change the location based on where you're at. Or might start kicking off when I'm get further along in the mission stories.
Giving you at least a little bit of breathing room to collect supplies.
Yep. Because we still got to go to the first Osiris base and pick up a list of things. Though I will admit this looks pretty.
It is a gorgeous game. It's absolutely gorgeous. Because the one thing I have to give Subnautica, although it's pretty, it still has a bit of a almost cartoony aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this has a little bit more realism to it.
Yeah, well, Subnautica has their realism too, though. That's the thing.
Well, it does, but I guess.
Wait, what's going on? What's the difference between pizza and Jews? One doesn't scream when you put it in the oven. Hey. I'm a horrible person.
I'm falling.
No.
Rip. Bye, Cass.
It's like, bye-bye.
Just need wasted across the screen.
Is that wasted? It's like fall over. Wasted. It's like I'm sitting here, and this is going to solely, like, depend on commentary today.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing this because I needed a break. I really needed a...
Stylized. There it is.
Stylized in the words
you,
you're
Serb.
looking for, Cass. Okay.
Serb's got my back.
Serb's always got our back. No, I needed a little break from Skyrim, so this is a little one-off stream where I'm putzing around in Osiris. Kind of showcasing it, because it's like, I think this game needs a bit more view time, because it's early access, but it looks fantastic. There's not a lot of real...
That's for you, Serb.
Finger guns. What is it? Finger guns. It's like, yeah. Oh, fuck. What the fuck hit me? Oh.
Little parasites.
Fuck those little parasites. Fuck you. You know you're a true gamer with no life when you have to play other games to take a break off the main game you play. Yeah. 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 But there's like nothing wrong with Skyrim. I just needed a moment to breathe from it.
Yeah.
Because it's a fantastic title. I love it. Oh, so much.
I have over 700 hours in it. I kind of like it.
Fuck, where's that coming from? Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no! No, 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 no! Ah! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Hi, I know where you're at. Let's get the fuck out of this valley.
Sir, I don't own Terraria, or else I would probably play it with you.
I'm getting out of this valley.
That was just like...
I'm just like, wait, what's the noise? Kind of feels like that. But the thing is, with this game, it picks up the more you build up. Because it eventually turns into a base defense. With you surviving from the creatures that are attacking your place. That, and they're constantly updating it and working on it.
I have a feeling it could live up to the potential of Subnautica.
It all depends on how the devs act, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking sandworm.
Just like scraped by you. I'm sure you could feel that in your soul.
Made my ass clench. Like I could have bent a spoon. Speaking of sandworm, here comes the bones of one.
Oh, is that the giant bones of one?
Mm-hmm. The giant fossils, yeah.
This is another game that'd be terrifying in VR.
I hate to repost anger leads to hunger, hunger leads to fast food leads to McDonald's, McDonald's leads to you down the path of the diabetes side. The thing is, with this game, it's meant to be very, it's meant to be desert wide. Like, that was the main idea of it. It's to make it look like a desert planet. Which, the downside is yeah, it gets kind of SSDD after a while. But I haven't even explored, like, half of this. I don't even know if there's, like, I don't even have a full map. Scraped by Joe like my chances of getting a girlfriend. Oh, poor Christopher. But no, like, the thing is to this is, like, you have hunger, you have to worry about suit pressure, you have to worry about... You obviously have to worry about, like, the food and water aspect. The game has its moments where it's pretty. I mean, yeah, maybe all mostly desert. But it looks fantastic when it starts to rain, when it starts to do weather. There'll be sandstorms that pick up, and yes, that is the head of one of those worms that just jumped the fuck out of the ground at me.
I agree, Kenny. Hallucinations would be so cool to see.
Speaking of hallucinations, I'm going to stay... What time is it in the game? Where's the sun? Okay. There's the sun. I have Gardevoir at least. The thing is, what I noticed about games like Subnautica, like Ark, and things like that, they don't put in a sleeping mechanic. Because gamers are notorious for ignoring that.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here's the first base. But here's another thing that's really cool about this. I can go back into space once I get to that point. I can go back into orbit above the planet.
You might want to watch out. I see something crawling in the distance.
Oh, that's one of those crabs. I don't think it's noticed me yet. What the fuck is it?
I saw that too. It's like...
Bethesda. It just works. Like, what the fuck is this? I You.
Is it okay?
I don't know. It's really close for comfort.
Why there's a settlement.
So basically the thing is to Osiris is that there was a colonization effort and it went wrong. So in the great sense of all things righteous with any corporation ever, you're sent to recolonize and find out what happened to the original colony crew. So as it stands right now, I gotta look around, find out what's going on. There's not much built into it yet because they keep adding like new missions each time. Like this game is still in early access. There's diamonds. They are mining diamonds.
Wait, I thought we were playing Osiris, not Minecraft.
I don't know. There's diamonds in both. I don't care. Okay, yeah, and then it's pretty much as it stands right now. I'm investigating, and I found the bodies, and they're pretty much telling me now I got to find the commander back in mine Baldor. Balor? Was it Balor?
How's it spelled?
B-A-L. I think that's A-O-U-R. I think it's Balor.
Balor sounds about right if you're doing like a French pronunciation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of sums up. To be honest, this is how I imagine Stellaris. It's like you fail your colonization efforts. It's like, what happened here? But no, it's about. I'd say we wait for the night.
Get someplace safe.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of a spot where I could chill, which would be safe.
I mean, that little glass area, the glass dome, it seemed to be pretty enclosed with only one entrance and one exit.
Yeah, that's true.
Which can either kill you or protect you, because it'll allow you to funnel them.
We'll find out. Because we're not making another kilometer run this time around. It looks like a sealed environment.
Yeah. The glass looks pretty intact still.
Yeah.
And like I said, they'll funnel in through there.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just chill here.
I know some gaming stuff. I can be somewhat tactical.
Tactical.
Hey. I rock it at Divinity. Okay? Okay.
Divinity's a good game. I should really pick it up.
You should, because it's amazing.
Oh, no physics. Boo. Yeah, the glass is there. The duo thing works. Christopher, I'm surprised you were alive after that long of playing that. Let's go inventory.
You should eat a carrot. I want to see you eat a carrot.
Okay, I'll eat a carrot.
I do believe there is co-op, Christopher.
Yeah, this game can support a group. I think you can host it without the need of a server. You can play it as a group, and you can actually spec out to who does what. Because there is the all-around ranger class, there's the engineer, scientist, and marine. What is surprising is seeing someone not die during a Call of Duty match. Yeah, that's true. Do it for her. I live for her, do it for her. Well, that's an old meme. Great, now I got that song from Steven Universe stuck in my head.
Which one?
Oh fuck, what was it?
Is it the one that Pearl sings when she's training Connie?
No, it's... Yes.
Yeah. I know exactly the song you're talking about. Lot funny.
Lot funny. Wait, is that the evolved version, or is that... Baneri's the,
Baneri is the, primary one, and then it evolves into a lot funny.
I agree with Serb. It's the adult version. I had a 2889 8 KD ratio, and that proves I'm good. No, that just proves you have no life. Ooh.
Oh. Gonna need some aloe up in here.
Are you kidding me? We need a burn ward. I love how... Look at that lens flare.
I know, right?
It's like one of the Star Trek movies. That scares the living shit out of me now. Each time I feel that.
The grumble.
No. Oh, pain inflicted. I love you, Christopher.
I don't know which is saltier. The stream or the Pacific Ocean.
It's a mix of both. We fling salt at each other. It's kind of a given. It is.
I wish my GPA was a 3.6 average.
Same, fam.
Thank God I don't have to do that anymore.
Oh, man, I used to get so much shit from people at the school I used to go to. Because of the fact I did good in class. It's like I was the biggest jag-off when it came to doing schoolwork. But I managed to do my tests, and I kept by with like a 3.5, 3.6 average.
An Overwatch player is saltier.
Have you seen the salt mine that is League?
I'm about to say, Overwatch players are pretty salty. I live with one.
I will say this. Speaking of which, best KD I've ever had was I got my first perfection in Halo. It was Halo 3 Fiesta Slayer. I went 25-0.
I will never achieve those numbers.
I got that game done in 3 minutes. I wrecked shop.
I hate you.
I'm just good. There's nothing wrong with having a boyfriend that is good at games.
Not when it makes me look bad.
To be fair, I'm pretty shit at everything else, so... People in your school were bragging about a 2.6 GPA. Jesus.
Ooh.
That's not... That's... No. That was that asshole who could have had a 4.0 if he cared. I was just smart. But being smart comes with its own curse because you get lazy. That, and also you had fun shit to do, like video games. That's a low GPA. They dumb as rocks. My science teacher got fired because he played a lot of World of Warcraft during school.
Serb. There was a cow farm right next to my high school.
They drove tractors to school. I did Halo ODST campaign in 4 hours. Joe did it around 6. To be fair, at some point I was just enjoying the campaign and I was running dead at the end of that. Oh, this is creepy as shit.
I know.
You know, fog actually set in. Oh, it did. This just makes it look worse.
The weather is amazing in this game.
I will have to agree with that.
Like, they've done a really good job with the weather effects.
That is true. To be fair, I did beat Halo ODST and Legendary in 6 hours.
Are you really going to venture out at night?
Well, I want to look around. This place is pretty. I want to go over there.
You want to go over there?
Where the lightning is striking.
If you go over there, you're going to die.
Nothing ventured, nothing stretched. Sounds fucking horrible. So I'm split between Halo 5 or Battlefield 1. Both are fun. Both are really, really fun games. But I'm going to have to give it to my boy Halo just because they managed to do a comeback with it pretty damn hard. Stim unit. Stim unit Mark II is a helmet earpiece. It raises oxygen and stamina recovery and lowers their consumption. Oh, that's cool. You can see it on the outside of your people.
So you can actually see who has what upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Just at a glance. And that also adds to the customization of your character, too, in a way.
Yeah, it does. I like it when games do that. Also, if I'm right, I can do this. Oh god, the
Mind wants you to do a Battlefront 2 stream.
Like are we talking Bad Company? Are we talking like Battlefront Bad Company 1 and 2? Because I'll fucking do those in a heartbeat. I love the Bad Company games. Soon I'm getting Halo 5 and I will use the Kinect as your headset and use my 12-year-old accent. Prepare your anus. And Kenny, I agree. I cannot wait for Halo 6 either. It's one of the few games that I hope do well because of what can be achieved. I'm trying to figure out how I can get back to that place without triggering that fucking sandworm.
Very carefully. Using a sharp stick.
Using a sharp stick, you say?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Not using that. That's bad.
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
What?
Whoa, is that a ghost? No, that's a ghost.
Yep.
That's a ghosty goo.
I'm jumping on the roof.
That was a ghosty goo. That was terrifying.
Oh, this place is haunted.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
We should leave. But do we wait till dawn? The Halo Archives company? Yeah, I saw that. Can I join in on Saturday's stream? Depends if we're doing Doomsday Heists. Because if we're doing Doomsday Heists, it's just locked down to me, Brad, and Mailcase for communication. I had a ghost girlfriend once. She was nice. The sex sucked. Well, don't date vampires. Oh. This reminds me of a joke.
Your life?
I see how it is. Okay, so here's the joke. What does a blonde and a tornado have in common?
What?
There's a lot of sucking and blowing, but they don't last long.
Oh.
So we made it. It's daylight. I hit on the roof like a bitch from the ghosties. I really want to know what happened here. I love finding shit like this.
You know what? Play the game.
Yeah. Well, they need to update the story more. Add more to the story, motherfuckers. Okay, so we're going to start working our way back to Belore Mine. Who needs a girlfriend when you have a body pillow?
I don't know, fam.
Wise words.
A body pillow is not as warm as a girlfriend.
That is true. Start playing that tabletop simulator.
When did Serb not playing tabletop simulator?
You have a fair point.
I love you, Serb.
It's like a staple game for him. It's like, what am I doing today? I'm going to play Magic on Tabletop Simulator.
I honestly cannot say much.
Do you do the same thing?
With The Sims.
Well, what if the body pillow had a heater? Gotta play that EDH. What's EDH? I'm out of the loop when it comes to Magic.
Electric disco hip hop.
Sounds like a depressing night, honestly. It's like where you go and you find like the really creepy old guy who thinks he's all the shit. Oh man. Oh, Commander. You play Commander. Okay. Yeah, no. Depending on what happens, I might drag Cass into the addiction and play Two-Headed Giant.
Don't act cute. Don't act cute.
Come on, black and blue and black and red, those flow well together.
That's very true, and my deck can be pretty devastating if I get the right cards out.
True.
No. I get out my Vampiric Nightmare with 7 swamps out.
I have a...
Serge says he's down.
He's down. I have a deck. I have a card that I slip into my deck when I'm dealing with people I know who have green. And its ability is that it can attack people directly if they have forests.
Oh, my shirt Stranger Things.
Like, straight up, that's the ability of it. If the person is playing forest land cards, so green land cards,
yeah,
I'm able to attack them directly with it. And I can power it up.
Oh my. Okay.
It's broke as dicks. I used it on a buddy of mine. He likes to run population decks.
Yeah.
So he'll have like 1,000,000 like 1/1 centaurs.
Oh god.
So I powered up one card, and I hit him for 25 damage.
Damn, son. My uncle had a Black Lotus card.
Really?
He gave it away.
That could have paid your rent for like 4 months.
This was before it got that value. He gave it away.
FBI, food, beer, and Into the Woods. What's on her shirt? There's a enchantment that turns target permanent into a forest. That's actually pretty cool. Well, no, here's like the funny thing. When it comes to Magic, people really frown upon adjusting your decks. It's like you can't really adjust your decks in and out when dealing with specific players. It's like you either build your deck for this or GT the FO. Like I'm notorious for, like I play Yu-Gi-Oh, and for a while they allowed us to have a side deck when you would do tourneys and things like that. And the side deck is pretty much like it's basically like 15 cards, 15 or 20 cards, and you can use it to either put into your deck or swap out a few that you need. Like
kind of lets you adjust your deck as you kind of play.
As you play it, like say if you're playing round 1, you adjust it for round 2.
Kind of see what's working and what's not working for you.
Mm-hmm. It's like, for instance, you can easily change the entire composition of the deck. Like, I'm going to speak Yu-Gi-Oh terms. Like, for one, I can play Blue Eyes, right? I can have an entire deck themed around Blue Eyes, but I adjust a few cards, and it's focused around Red Eyes.
You're such a nerd.
I've played Yu-Gi-Oh for years.
You're such a nerd.
I have my Dragon deck somewhere.
You're such a nerd.
Send your ass to Shadow Realm.
I can't say much. I have a bunch of the original Pokemon cards.
You know those can go for like a good mint.
I probably could make a good mint off of all of them.
It all depends on the art style, because some of them were mass produced, some of them weren't.
I have a couple.
All my shirts are across my nips.
God. I have a Bulbasaur that was from Japan during the original
run.
Original run, yeah.
That could make you a mint.
And it's a gym leaders.
That could make you a mint. Depending on the condition, that could be a good bit.
Yeah.
Mine are across my stomach or on my back for some reason. What? SJW, social Jewish walrus. Oh my god. I can imagine it now. In the safe spaces, it's a bunch of walruses with like pixie cuts and like fucking brightly dyed hair.
I'm trying to take a drink here.
No, I must make you laugh. Oh no. Oh, you. Where do they come from?
I don't know, but it's flying.
Where? Why? Where the fuck was it? I went through that lake bed, didn't see a single fucking thing.
What I'm a little sad about, which they might add later on into the game, is they don't have like entrance and exit holes for them, like showing where the terrain has changed because of them.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Gravemind, you are a hero truly. Yes. That. Oh. Sup, homie?
Oh, it spits at you.
Yeah, that's one of the things that'll rush your base.
Can you get turrets?
Yes, you can make base. You can make base defense turrets. You can make shield generators. I'm out of ammo, so I'm running.
Kenny, I'm jealous. I'm truly jealous.
I have a red Gyarados card. To be fair, I should have a Pokemon deck somewhere.
I have, like I said, I have a whole bunch of them. I never made a complete deck with them.
Like a buddy of mine, he was like, yeah, I want to get in Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll join you and get into it. Because I wanted to try it. To be honest, it confuses the shit out of me.
Well, that's why I never played it professionally. But I liked collecting the cards. That was my thing. I liked collecting them.
I don't blame you, because like a lot of the cards, be it Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, whatever, have some pretty fucking nice art designs.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I've been a Pokemon fan since it first came out. That was like legit my first ever gaming system was a Game Boy, and I got red, blue, and yellow.
BMW, what are turn signals? We about got cut off from a BMW today, didn't we? When we were driving about?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sidestep.
To be honest, I hate these things because it's like running into cactuses in 7 days. It's those little cactuses.
That reminds me of a quote from a D&D game. The player asked, do I take damage from punching the cactus?
Kenny, I'll agree with you, because Crystal was a good version of Pokemon, but my personal favorite was Emerald. Just because I love the Battle Frontier.
I gotta go with Sapphire. Sapphire was always my favorite.
See, I would have liked both of those, but the thing was the Battle Frontier was just fun. Going through and doing the challenge.
Okay, but here's the thing. You're looking at it through game mechanics.
Getting a Pseudo-Wudo.
I liked it for the Pokemon collection. I'm a Pokemon collector. I completed Moon.
What possessed you?
To complete Moon?
Yeah.
I had help.
Let's see if I can lighten up my load here. Because that does have a negative effect on me. Like, I loved playing Emerald. My broke as fuck Blaziken.
I don't know, fam. My small perk could take you on.
Gardevoir was introduced in Gen 3. Gardevoir was introduced in Gen 3 in general, I believe, right? Was Emerald in them Gen 3?
Hold up. We're gonna Google it. Here we go.
Man, these assault rifle mags are really nice. If I had
Yeah,
a
it was
fucking
introduced
assault.
in Gen 3.
Okay, so Emerald in them was Gen 3.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Gen 1 was our beloved.
Yep. Gotta love Bulbapedia.
Yep. Well, I had a friend of mine argue that Diamond and Pearl were Gen 3. One time, and I sat there and it's like, that doesn't seem right, because you had Johto, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. Then it was Sinnoh.
Mm-hmm.
Then what was the one after Sinnoh?
Kenny, keep it. Keep it.
Keep it. To be honest, he's kind of fucked. You can't evolve it.
No. It actually looks like a goldfish. It's kind of cool.
Oh. Actually, no. Depending on the IVs, you can get that thing to fucking hit with Flail.
Yeah.
And do a ass load of damage. That's why I kept my Shuckle. Because nobody fuckles with the Shuckle.
I'm done. I'm done.
Wait. It's true. Nobody fuckles with Shuckle.
Oh god, that would be terrifying, Gravemind.
Oh wow. Imagine Ash in an asylum going to catch them all while holding a rat.
Yeah, that's a keeper, Kenny.
In fact, it does no flail. Well, no, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of something stupid. And this is going back to, like, the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! And things like that. What the fuck was with kids in high school and that crap?
I have friends from high school who are still into it.
To be fair, I like to play it on and off, but now it's more of a fucking side thing. I used to stomp kids so bad in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they weren't prepared for it. Because I kept changing up my shit. I never stuck with the same pattern.
You're a weeb.
I am a weeb. I have a question. Anyone in here know Yu-Gi-Oh? Please say yes.
No, you're all alone here.
Oh, I'm so lonely.
Pokemon Master Race.
You're a butt.
I know. See? Look. Nope. Look at that. Look at that.
They learn tackle level 16. God damn it. No, but I found a way to summon like 6 powerful monsters in like one go. You fucker. Joe, you've activated my trap card. But okay, for those of you who know Yu-Gi-Oh in here, depending on the generation, I managed to get Blue Eyes Ultimate, freaking some XZ card, which was stupidly powerful. I think it was like something Dragon God of the Sun, Red Eyes Darkness, a Blue Eyes on the field, and something else. Oh, and my 5-headed dragon. That's 5,000, 4,500 damage on one.
You act like I know these things.
2,800 damage on another. I just shit on people. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore now. Because remember, kids, when it comes to doing that stuff, it's all about reading the rules and making sure the other person doesn't know how to read. When I was playing... What's KV1?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's like, I've versified myself. It's like I learned, like, for a while, I was like, I wanted to learn how to play most things. So it's like, oh, I have something to do with my friends.
I didn't really have friends in high school.
My friends were assholes. It's like, yeah, Joe, what are you up to? I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! What are we playing? We got into Magic, and we dropped $100 to get Magic decks.
Jesus Christ!
That's nothing. When we were playing Magic, you had over 4,000 HP, and I had over... Oh, yeah! Wait, wasn't that when we were... Oh... I remember we were playing Plains Chase, and I couldn't... Each time he summoned a creature, I had a card on the field that allowed me to heal.
Oh, dear God.
So he kept... The tokens counted for it. So each time he played something, I would get more and more health. So at the end of it, wasn't that also the moment where all your goblins got turned into trees? And you literally sat there and said, fuck this, I'm done, I'm out.
You're organizing the boxes again.
I force a habit. It drives me nuts. I even do it in Minecraft. If I have the ability to sort the box, I'm gonna fucking do it.
You're lame.
I can't help it. Kill me. KV-1's a Russian heavy tank that was the predecessor to the infamous KV-2 that would rival the Tiger 1. Okay, now you're kind of speaking pig Latin to me, but I get what you're talking about. Somehow I ended up with a Slifer the Sky Dragon, Exodia, and a complete Blue Eyes collection and relinquished in my deck. I don't remember how. Smoking pot and playing cards, my friend. It just shows how big nerds we are in here.
I'm not a nerd.
Coming from the person with the Stranger Things shirt.
Yeah, your point being.
That's an awesome shirt.
And your point being.
Okay, here we go.
Readjust the share.
The fucking Tiger 1. That's got to be pure Russian engineering right there. No, but you know what? Now that I think about it, haven't most people at least once during their high school career like tried picking up a trading card game? Because one, it was relatively.
I didn't. Dude, I sat in the back corner reading and writing. I didn't really socialize.
I'm a nerd, but I'm more into sci-fi. I don't blame you. Sci-fi's cool.
I like my fantasy.
Fantasy's fun.
I like my fantasy.
Fantasy is fun.
Gotta get my D&D.
I was more of sci-fi. Oh, we lost somebody.
Oh no.
Sad face. We're down to 2 watchers. We're about an hour 20 in. But no, most, like, even in school, it's like, I remember when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like the biggest thing. Yeah.
I remember it being big in high school.
I remember my school banned it because they viewed it as gambling.
It was never banned at my school, but I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Being big when I was in high school.
Yeah, they had an issue with that because some kids were actually putting money down on some of the matches.
Well, our school didn't gamble like that.
Oh yeah, I was an inner city child. It's like, what are you doing? I put $20 on the nerd with the thick rim glasses and the overbite.
Yeah, we were a little bit more rural at that time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was bad because I got to the point where I was fleecing kids.
You're a horrible
Okay,
person.
here's something when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was going through elementary school. Here's how it went, right? There was a thing called Battle City rules. Mm-hmm. Basically, it's a normal match, but at the end, you lose your rarest card. Yeah. So, needless to say, I was a dickhead. I would sell those cards off, too, and get lunch money. The thing is, it's like, I wouldn't pick on the kids that didn't really know what they were doing. I went after the assholes who were talking mad shit.
So you were chaotic neutral.
Yeah. 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 I think it would be more along the lines of chaotic good.
Probably.
Because I would give the kids back their rare cards that they lost. After shitting on the one guy. It was just like, get the fuck out, scrub. I was notorious for playing dragons. I had Kaiba's deck. Just sips water. My boyfriend's a nerd.
I think that's one of the reasons why I picked you.
You enjoyed my nerdiness, is that why?
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay, we found something in there, right? So, structures, we got inflatable dome. I wish I knew that's how you fucking change the elevation.
That would have helped out a lot the other night.
Yeah. It would have, because I'm like, oh man, might as well, I'm fucking stuck with it, you know, no big deal. Now here I am.
Jumping everywhere.
I'm jumping everywhere. Here, we'll put this at the edge, along the, we'll put it away from the spot where I want to eventually build the base. Bow.
Hey, now if you die, you don't just start back at the beginning.
I can get rid of the scrap hut. The shit hut. Shit hut.
Aw, it's kind of cute.
Oh, cool. I just now noticed they do footsteps.
But that's weird because, like, you don't see your legs.
Oh, I can fix this. I can see my legs.
Now you're like a small child splashing in rain puddles, but they're dust puddles.
Hold up. Let's see here. Let's crouch. Nope, that's control panel. Hold up. Dancing in the rain. They see me rolling my front lawn.
Okay, so I have Vampires Masquerade Bloodlines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, So Vampires the Masquerade is a World of Darkness-based tabletop roleplay that was turned into a actual game back in, like, I want to say late 80s, early 90s.
Late 80s. I think.
And the way your character crouches and walks, especially because I was playing the female player, oh my gosh, the animation is janky. It looks horrible.
Most of the animations are fucking heinous.
It's just like, I was sitting there going, oh my gosh, I can't take this game seriously.
Anyone remember Bakugan?
I remember it.
Oh my god, yes. Actually, remember Beyblade?
Oh my god, I do remember.
Let it rip!
The middle schoolers were getting into it when I was in high school.
Remember, kid, tops are cool. No, they're not. Stop it. Get some help.
And Phantasmal Force is a good D&D spell.
You know what? I always either played as a paladin or a fighter. I'm that kind of scrub lord.
Barbarian. Barbarians are my heart and soul.
I love my barbarian noble.
Just give me a great axe and point me to the target.
Remember Bakugan? Is that going to be your battle cry, Kenny? Bakugan was cool. It was like, well, it was kind of like marbles on crack. I think that was like the base premise of it.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember collecting the Mighty Beans?
Yeah. Oh, 90s, late 2000s, early 2000s, stole my heart. I remember seeing the trailer. Mighty Beans. Just fucking, they look so dumb.
And everyone had the little mini skateboards.
Yep.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, Mighty Beans.
God. Now they sell that stuff in the dollar store still.
I know, because it's no longer popular. Oh. Sort of like how you can find Bakugan shit in there now, too.
Yeah.
Because it's not popular. It's like,
well, it's popular enough to sell at the dollar store. Let's face it, it's the cheap present that you really didn't want, but your grandma bought for you, so you're thankful anyways.
It's like when you get a board game or like a little like wiki book thing that's like generated towards kids, and you're like 18 and you're like, yeah, thank you, I guess. He likes board games, right? I don't know.
Tech decks. Thank you,
Tech
sir.
decks, yep.
That's what they were called.
My brother had a fucking obsession with tech decks. He had so many. And he still has a fuckload of tech decks. Oh, man. Great, now I want to find my Pokemon deck. It was a little thing. It's like, my friend wanted me to get into Pokemon, so we pitched together. I think this was about junior year of high school. We pitched together the cash to buy the tourney starter box, which came with 2 decks that were opposing sides. They were already pretty well built. And needless to say, I want to end up collecting the coins because they look cool as shit.
I can agree with you that. God. Nostalgia.
It makes me want to vomit. It's like, hey kids, remember this? Oh yeah, it was fantastic back in the day when Hulk Hogan didn't say the N-word, and I was still cool. Don't do drugs, kid. Crack is whack.
My brother actually had an amazing Hot Wheels game.
Hot Wheels games were fun.
They were a lot of fun. I would steal it from him. Because my brother got all the video game stuff before I did.
You know what was fun? Like, speaking of, if we're talking nostalgia, I love the Transformers Minicon series.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Aw, weren't a big CN person?
No, I didn't watch a lot of TV. I didn't really go on the internet. I think I am the only one of my
What internet? We had dial-up when we were young.
Okay, I think I was the only one without a MySpace.
I remember when it was like, I had found out what the fuck Adventure Quest was. And I'm like, ooh, I'm such an elite gamer. And I'm sitting here, it's just clicking the same button, trying not to die.
Yes. I want an Uno anime.
An anime about Uno, so the wild card's like a trap? Is that what we're getting? It goes either way? No, the wild card is the bisexual one. It's like there's nothing really funny happening in the game. It's just like the weird fucking conversations we're having right now.
I'm sorry, Joe. Serb just stole my heart.
What?
Serb just stole my
Fighting
heart.
evil by the moonlight? Oh, he
Sorry.
stole mine too. Well, bang, okay? I'll cosplay as Tuxedo Mask, you do Sailor Moon.
I would pay money for that shit.
You can see Serb just up in a little anime girl outfit. Who are you supposed to be? Sailor Venus! Oh, honey. Yes!
I want to see Serb's short little self in a Sailor Girl costume.
Winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. I think we broke Kenny. Oh, I love this. We're just putzing around in here, we're having a hell of a time. Oh man, could you fucking imagine that though?
Yes, I
it's
can.
like I think of how short Serb is, and I'm like, and he's
I'm
wiry.
just doing the little sailor pose.
What the fuck was it? Was it like
It was
this?
like this.
Isn't that the thing they also do when they give fucking like Asian girls facials too? Isn't that like their go-to pose?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm covered in what seems to be a way too much lotion.
And now I'm in love with Serb's girlfriend.
What's sad is my girlfriend said I could pull off a girl cosplay. Anyone remember when Elfin got a huge boost in Bakugan? But what? I had a friend who was really into Bionicle and Transformers. Bionicle was the shit. Serb is 5'4".
Brad was really into Bionicles.
Bionicle was cool shit.
It was cool. I enjoyed Bionicles.
If I can ever find mine, it's like I wanted to go back and like find the old ones, like the original ones,
yeah.
but they cost an arm and a leg
We used
now.
to have them.
Oh.
I know. They got rid of them. Brad donated them.
Oh, he shouldn't have donated to him.
I know. We still have a ton of Legos though.
Legos are fucking awesome. I don't care how old you are. You can sit down. I don't care how old, what gender. You can sit down with a box of Legos and do the fucking anything you want.
Brad stole all my Legos.
You know something
I'm
dumb?
mad
You know
about
something
that.
dumb I noticed at Target when I was working there?
They're hella expensive.
Legos are fucking stupid expensive, but they have specifically different styles of Lego for each gender.
Yep.
The girls have like the more like faded pinks and blues and shit like that.
Yeah, the more pastel colors.
The more
and
pastel.
even the minifigs are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, the minifigs are more stylized in cartoons as opposed to the regular
Yeah.
miniatures.
It's like they never had that when we were kids.
No, it was
It was a box of Legos or get the fuck out.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Because I fucking loved, like, me and my cousins would sit down and play hours with Legos.
Oh, me too.
Oh, here comes the rain. I will say this game has sold me with their weather system. Okay, what can I build? Structures.
Can you build a trebuchet? I like my siege weapons.
I wish I could build a trebuchet. I could build a big fucking mech eventually. Okay, I need to start mining. Like getting some other materials. Precious metals and all that shit. That grave mine is cool as shit.
That is.
Like, personally, what I want to find, I want to, this is just me and being the kid inside. I want to get the red Bionicles from Gen 1, 2, and 3. And Taraga Vakama.
I like the blue Bionicle.
Galley.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She's a badass too.
Exactly.
She was the best. What in the fuck?
I have no idea.
I think my thing broke.
You broke it.
I didn't do shit. It did it to itself. Just kind of point at it, laugh, and leave. It's like, you did this.
Ooh.
Oh, he wants,
I don't remember. This was years ago.
Fuck. I can remember. There was Tahu, Gali, Liwa, Pohatu. Fuck. I'm trying to remember the black one's name. It's the black and the white one that's on the top of my tongue.
Yeah.
But I can't remember it. That was
before college, and I can barely remember college, so...
Oh, Onua? And white one. He was analytical as shit. Kopaka. There we go. Grave Mind, thank you for filling that gap in my brain. Yep, Kopaka's the white one. Onua's the black one. Pohatu's the brown one. Gali's the blue one. Tahu's the red one. Liwa's the green one. Fire, earth, stone, water, wind, and ice. I'm gonna hang myself now.
Please don't. I'd like to keep you around for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'll stay around then. Why did I remember that? Why do I remember their elements?
I don't know.
Why?
Remember weird stuff. Great. Now I have the Sailor Moon theme song stuck in my head still.
Bionicle still has a huge following. They do. Too bad the new generation was garbage. Actually, I'm gonna be fair. They had to change it to appeal to a younger generation, but I'm still gonna say it's fucking garbage. It surprises me that Joe even has a girlfriend. To be honest, I'm surprised too.
I'm shocked I have a boyfriend.
See, we're two different types of nerd. Actually, no. To be fair, wouldn't we be more geeks than nerds?
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I think it's because we're more varied.
That's true. With enough similarities.
Yes. Speaking of which, precious metals. I remember I was screaming the entire time because I couldn't fucking find titanium.
I remember you playing this and you going, I found titanium!
Finally!
I got a dog butt.
You got my dog's butt?
Yep.
Is Ursa being a dog butt?
She is. Aw, no. Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, fuck. There was a lot... You didn't watch a lot of TV.
No, I didn't.
But there was a few shows that I really liked that was on PBS.
Okay, we watched a lot of PBS.
You watched a lot of PBS. Yeah. Zaboomafoo.
I remember Zaboomafoo! And
then there was also the Beagle that helped solve things by storybooks.
Yes! Oh gosh, Wishbone!
Wishbone, yep.
Wishbone.
It's bad because now each time I either think Robin Hood, I think of the Disney Fox Robin Hood, or I think of Wishbone.
Yep.
I think of a small... What was he? Jack Russell?
Yeah, he was Jack Russell.
A small Jack Russell dressed up in a small Robin Hood outfit. Going to save the day. And yes, guys, I remember that shit. There's also Dragon Tales. That's been around forever.
Oh my god, Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
My brother loved watching Arthur.
Arthur. That dude, there was an episode I went back and I watched where the kids had to like tell their own stories, and it was different guest animators who did it. And guess which one of the guest things was?
What?
Beavis and Butthead. I was fucking surprised.
I'm surprised too. To be honest.
But the thing was, it's like Beavis and Butthead was also very something new during that time because I think it was solely on MTV.
I think it was too. And yes, I remember the Teletubbies. They were terrifying.
You know that person burnt that place to the ground because he got tired of people visiting it? Like, no joke. He burnt it to the fucking ground.
Oh, God.
Who remembers the old Clone Wars cartoon with the Samurai Jack animation? Samurai Jack as well. To be fair...
I remember it.
Same. Like, here was the issue during that time. That's when I stopped really watching cartoons. And I was more into watching movies.
I have always been a movie watcher. That has always been my thing.
Yeah.
You're more likely to get me to watch a movie than a TV show.
Same. I will sit down and I can watch movies for days.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also the same way. I can also read books. It's like, I don't like sitting down just to watch a show.
Yeah.
Unless it really hooks me.
Yeah.
Good example, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad.
I can't watch a TV show unless I'm watching it with someone. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, hey. I'm gonna YOLO nope. No, but that's how I am, at least.
Yeah. I always love my books. I have a small book collection.
Oh, actually, no. During that time frame, that's when I got into Toonami.
Ah.
That's when I got heavily into, like, Toonami and Adult Swim.
I didn't get into Toonami and Adult Swim until college, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, it was, like, that's when I really started watching anime. It's like, yeah, I watched, when I was younger, I would stay up and watch Toonami just to watch Dragon Ball Z.
I'm going to shock you. Are you ready?
You've never seen Dragon Ball Z?
I've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball Z. I know of Dragon Ball Z, but I've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
To be fair, it's like 90s animation and they went into the 2000s.
Yeah.
And it's a fun watch. I enjoy it, personally. It's like one of those things. It's like,
you're a weeb, so...
Well, no, I'm not a weeb. It's like, there are people out there who are not a weeb at all and they can recall Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Like, I sit down, I don't really watch anime much, and it's just like, I sit down, it's like, Dragon Ball Z is a favorite.
Yeah.
Like, everyone remembers Cell, Majin Buu.
No.
The androids, 18 and 17. Even OG, well, no, she hasn't even seen OG Dragon Ball.
I've never seen any Dragon Ball.
She's never seen, like, evil old Piccolo or Piccolo Jr.
No, I haven't watched a single episode.
Bulma, when she was a perverse little girl who bribed Master Roshi by showing him her panties.
I was never a big anime watcher, and I'm so picky about them now that it's...
Like, it's like the thing was, it wasn't even anime then. It was the fact, like, to me, it was another cartoon because it was on Cartoon Network in Toonami.
I never got to watch TV
It was
late.
like I got to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and then, like, Toonami's block would start up around, like, 4, which was then, like, Dragon Ball, DBZ, and then it would, like, span off into the other cartoons.
By that point, my parents were watching TV, and I went up to my room to read.
Mm-hmm. I was reading at, like, college level by 4th grade.
Same here.
You want definition of no life, I read a fuckload of books.
I have to admit, I do love Steven Universe, though.
I will say, yeah, to be honest, when it comes down to it now, when it comes to cartoons, there's been a few gems.
Yeah.
Like, no pun intended, Steven Universe being one of them. It's like, I get it, it's not for everybody, and the first season's not.
The first season's not so good.
Like,
it has to gain its speed.
Even then, it was just written so poorly at the beginning.
I also like Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls was good.
Gravity Falls was a one-off that was fantastic. Regular show.
Over the Garden Wall.
Yep.
That was a good one.
What was it? Regular show. Amazing World of Gumball.
Did anybody watch The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack? That show was on some serious drugs.
They canceled that.
I know. Okay, yes, I agree, sir. Because the new Teen Titans is absolute shit. The old stuff is the greatest.
Did you know they got a movie? They got a movie deal?
Why? What? No.
No, here was the thing in the trailer.
They don't deserve one.
Here's the thing in the trailer. If Aquaman could get a movie, these idiots can get a movie.
But Aquaman, the new Aquaman actually looks decent.
I hope the new Aquaman movie looks good.
I hope it lives up to Wonder Woman.
I doubt that. Wonder Woman was so fucking well written.
Oh, Wonder Woman just stole my heart when I went to go see it.
Like, I sit there and I'm holding my breath to a degree. Besides Star Wars: The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, I enjoyed the CGI Clone Wars mainly because I love Star Wars, and that redeemed the prequels to me.
What prequels?
Prequels.
What prequels? What are you talking about?
I know, right? It's a black spot in our mind.
It's a memory I'm suppressing.
You don't suppress it; it suppresses you. That's kind of how it works. It's a blacked out spot in my mind.
God, I remember seeing Darth Maul's face paint and thinking, what? Would you rather play Superman 64 for an hour straight or be
Let's
Aquaman?
see here. Be King of the Ocean.
I was about to say Aquaman.
Aquaman. Aquaman, yeah.
Because then I'm one step closer to being a mermaid.
Are you kidding me? I can command the oceans to my will.
And I mean, how much is the Earth's ocean? 75%?
90.
90?
The ocean and everything in its inhabitants bend to my will.
If you think about it, Aquaman definitely underrates himself.
Well, no, canonically, he beat Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Because
so can Batman.
Well, no, Aquaman's magic.
Yeah.
Supes can't defend himself against magic.
Are you psyched for Infinity Wars?
Oh, I'm worried. For a good reason. Because one of the things that can easily happen with this is that it gets overhyped.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit.
I don't blame them.
My ex doesn't want to see it because he didn't want to see the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy meet.
They've always met.
I know.
That was like kind of their shtick. They wanted to outdo each other.
Yeah, but that's the reason why he didn't want to go see it.
Don't blame him.
I'm like, that's kind of dumb. Just a little bit.
Because I fucking loved... it's like, the thing is, I want this crossover. Because the dick measuring between the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers in the comics is stupid.
I know. I'm excited about
Though,
it.
to be fair, you want to know what series was actually really good, speaking of Marvel?
What?
Netflix's Punisher.
I haven't watched that yet. That's actually in my queue.
It is...
I'm working on the S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm working on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He won't show up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I know, but that's the series I'm working on right now.
Because here's something that's gonna make you confused. They do not... The TV and the Netflix producers don't like each other.
Okay.
So they don't cross over. So you can literally watch Daredevil and it focuses on the Marvel Knights, and then watch the TV one, which will introduce you to like Ghost Rider and all of them. Ghost Rider was so fucking cool. I don't like his mustache. It looks like a burnt fucking Cheeto. Am I wrong? The new Ghost Rider, when you
I haven't seen him yet.
Okay, put it this way. It's like, it's not Johnny Blaze. It's the new kid from the comics.
Oh my.
The thing is, they went with his character design. They gave him like the porno burnt Cheeto mustache. I mean, it looks like it belongs on the face of what's his name? Who does the Family Feud now?
Oh gosh, I know who you're talking about too.
Oh, fucking, what's his name? I forgot.
It's Steve something.
It is Steve something.
Oh god.
Like, literally, you could take that mustache off of him and Photoshop it on of...
with the color of a burnt Dorito?
With the color of a burnt Cheeto and put it on that kid's face, and it looks exactly alike. To be fair, you're right.
Well, I'm actually enjoying the first couple of episodes of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Yep. The original burnt Cheeto himself.
Oh my.
God, please, just get iron.
No. No iron for you.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, you're gonna have an iron deficiency now.
Oh boy. But yeah, no, that was definitely something about it that I didn't like. I didn't like his character design much.
Was it as bad as 60s Batman?
No, nothing's as bad as 60s Batman.
I adore Adam West, though. I adore Adam
Who
West.
doesn't? Adam West is like that. Oh, too bad he passed.
I know. He could play the crazy characters.
He could get away with playing the crazy characters. Yeah. I'm Adam West. Batman.
Hey, that shark repellent was good for something.
Yep.
That Lego Batman movie was awesome.
It was pretty good. I was very pleasantly surprised about it. Like, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, hey, here's this. And then, oh, hey, it's actually good.
Yeah. I've been pretty pleased with the Lego movies.
You know what? I have to agree with you.
Because they acknowledge the fact, hey, we're Legos. And they play off of the, they can only do so much.
But then they're always fucking happy. I love that aspect of it.
I am stoked for Deadpool 2.
We get Cable.
I know!
I wonder if it's still in production after Disney acquired the Fox Studios.
As far as I heard it was, I heard there was a minor hiccup recently. But Deadpool's one of my favorites. I adore Deadpool.
Yeah, because I remember that was a big thing that happened.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't blame them at all for being concerned.
Well, I mean, the issue they had, especially with the first Deadpool, was people are like, oh, superhero movie! Let's bring our kids! And completely ignoring the R rating.
Oh, you want to know something funny? You remember Batman vs. Superman?
Yeah.
People were literally taking their kids and leaving.
Well, yeah, because you have to pay attention to the ratings if you're going to take a child to the movies.
Yeah. Sort of like my grandma went to go see the, what was this, Something of Water? The Tarantino movie?
I didn't hear
A lady falls in love with like a fish man.
Yeah, no.
There's like The Shape of Water. You didn't hear about it?
No.
Like apparently Tarantino's getting like super fucking props for it. My grandmother hated it. But I looked at the rating, I'm like, explicit sexual content. I'm like, yeah. No, and knowing Tarantino, it's one step away from being a porno.
Yeah.
People really forget that. It's like, you gotta read the ratings.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't expect it to be one thing. You have to understand the fact that it's not gonna be...
The ratings are there for a reason.
Yeah. That was garbage. Are we talking about Bionicle the Legend Reborn? Because that was them trying to make a serious movie.
Lego doesn't do serious very well.
The Bionicle movie could have done it if it was written a bit better. Because it has, like, Bionicle has, like, the comics and stuff back and the books. Like, that's
true.
I read...
They had a ton of lore.
Mm-hmm. They had a fuckload of lore, and like some of the lore was just shat on and just tossed out in the movie, but the movie was still fun to watch. Like the books were graphic.
Even for a kid's book?
Mm-hmm. Like, I was surprised with how graphic they were. I don't want to watch a movie unless there are at least two people getting decapitated. Man, that was the oh yeah, Legend Reborn was sad. Yeah, that was the one where Montanui was apparently a bionicle and he actually got a physical form and just like shit went weird.
Baby Driver is amazing.
Baby Driver was fantastic.
My mom actually didn't like it.
Really?
She thought it was too slow. Yeah.
Man, she would really hate the Den of Thieves.
Yeah. She's not a big heist movie sort of person. So my dad would love Den of Thieves. My dad loved Baby Driver.
Me, you, and Brad
yeah.
sat there, and we just like, I wasn't expecting it to be good, but we're both sitting there on the edge of our seats.
The entire time,
Yeah.
even though it moved slow, it was still like, okay, what's next?
It's like, oh, is that cop really? Oh no, that kid's gonna die.
Speaking of which.
Gonna boop Brad?
No.
It winked at me, so I booped it. To be honest, it's like someone wrote a love fiction for Abe Sapien. The fish guy from Hellboy.
I hate you so much right now.
I love you too.
I hate you so much right now.
Could you imagine if Benji was watching this?
Rip.
Ribby dippy. Oh. To be honest, when I saw Shape of Water, because I was a horrible person and I watched a very horrible cam cord of it, I give it props. Like, Shape of Water broke a lot of boundaries with film. It was magnificently well put together. Could have been written better. A lot of the sex could have been left out because it was unnecessary at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like, at this point, I'm like, is Tarantino trying to get off, or what's he doing?
Maybe just a little
Because they could have... The story was good. The movie was well put together. It could have been... Back to the story, it could have been written a bit better. But... Yeah, like, if they cut out, like, some of the sex scenes, it would have sold it to me.
I'll pretend like I know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, I'm like that with movies. I'm a movie nerd.
I know.
Movies are a life.
I love
Pan's Labyrinth is really good. I'm trying to remember if I'm correct, because there's a lot of movies that have the word labyrinth in it.
That's the one with the creepy goat dude.
Creepy goat dude, or is that the guy with the eyeballs in his hands?
That's
there we go. Because it's like, I hear labyrinth, I think there's like 3 movies that have labyrinth in it.
Yeah.
There's the one that has the girl who gave her baby brother to David Bowie.
That's the one with the David Bowie bunch. Yes. David Bowie.
Yeah, that's the one with the eye hands.
That's my favorite one.
What babe? The babe with the power.
My favorite artist worked on the set of that movie.
That's awesome.
Brian Froud was the one who helped create the puppets.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then Jim Henson was the one that did the puppeteering.
God damn it, Gravemind. Dance magic dance. Dance magic dance. Ah, rest in peace, David Bowie. You were taken from us too soon.
Yeah.
Though, to be honest, you talked like a stoner.
I think he was.
I've no fucking doubt with half the roles he took. Good musician. Fucking fantastic musician.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get it? Because that was a movie I was in. There's a Funhouse clip somewhere where they're just like ripping on David Bowie. And I loved every minute of it because I'm a horrible person.
Just a little bit.
Well, some of the stuff you just gotta laugh at.
Yeah. Dark Crystal was another good one.
Fantastic movie.
Oh.
That was the one with young Tom Cruise, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was fantastic.
Young Tom Cruise. Before Scientology. After Scientology.
Sir, I need a picture. Picture didn't
Dakota
happen.
said I said I get a... What? Did you have a stroke typing, buddy? Because I can see you with a David Bowie haircut, to be honest. No, you said you read Fruit Basket. Did you watch the anime for it?
Maybe.
Okay, you watched that. What about Bleach?
No.
Okay.
I watched Orin High School Host Club.
Off topic, David Tennant was fantastic in Jessica Jones. Yes. He is a fantastic actor in general. And
He is.
It's like, it's sad that he'll be forever known as like the 10th Fruit Loopy Doctor.
But he can play a wide variety.
He's multi-talented. I've seen him in everything.
Barty Crouch.
Mm-hmm. He was been in detective things. He's been villain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. It was so weird because I remember seeing him in the scene where I'm trying to remember what it was, but I was able to pick him off right off the top of my head. He was in a oh god, we lost focus. He was in a series that took place over in Europe, and he was a traveling detective. He was a detective that responded to all over the Europe area.
Okay.
And he had a painkiller addiction.
I could see him playing that role well.
That
I really can.
And another good actor they have is I'm not sure if he's still the current Doctor or not. Angry Owl Eyes, the old man.
Oh, I know. I can see his face, but I cannot think of his name.
Mm-hmm. He was a fantastic actor too. He's been in a good few things.
Check Joe's Discord. Give me phone.
It's in my pocket. Give me a second. You don't have Discord on your phone?
He said check yours specifically. Oh.
That's not you smart ass.
Serb, you little nerd. There it is. See, Gravemind has us covered tonight.
It is a woman doctor now. They actually
Yeah.
do. Peter Capaldi. Yeah, I wasn't sure that. Oh, you know what was a fantastic actress? When the Master turned to Missy.
I didn't see that episode.
You didn't see that
I've
one?
only gotten halfway through
fucking
9th.
Leather jacket. Jacket doctor. Oh, that's the haircut. Okay, I can see you with it. It's kind of, it's pretty much like 80s. Very 80s. Do you like raisins? Do I like raisins?
Raisins are pretty gross.
The candy hierarchy. Did you?
I saw that one.
Yeah, except for the person who gave you raisins. And then there's the one who gave you the apple, and it's like, don't worry, they're going to hell.
The worst one is when you go to someone's house on Halloween, and they give you a toothbrush.
Those people die. Like, no joke. Those people die. Dude, everyone loves Doctor Who. It's like...
Even though I haven't watched a lot, I do love Doctor Who.
It's just good. It's always a good cast of actors.
When Battle and Brew was at its old location, to go into the bathrooms, you had to enter the TARDIS.
I took a shit in the TARDIS.
It was actually really cool. That place was really well set up.
Now that I think
sad
about
it's
it,
gone.
now that I think about it, it's like Doctor Who's been around forever.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking the Good Doctor.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, and they're delicious.
I now know
They're
what he's talking
little,
about.
like little, yeah.
They're about the same shape
like
as a
little
raisin.
nuggets.
They are like little nuggets, and they're fucking grotesquely good.
They are. They make me think of movie theaters.
Well, that's where you can get them mostly.
That's true.
I am a sucker for going to the theater, though.
I know you are.
If I get a chance, I will go to the theater any chance I get. I don't even care if it's like a good movie or a bad movie. It's
I noticed.
I'll still go.
I noticed.
You like that about me.
I do.
Like, it got to the point where me and my friends were so caught up with movies. We were watching these stupid comedies with, what's his name from, not Caddyshack. No one likes him because he was in Jack and Jill.
Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler. Those movies are so fucking bad.
They are.
It's
They're
like,
so cheesy.
the worst part is Adam Sandler's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
And he just gets stuck in the worst possible fucking roles.
I have to admit, I like my girly romance movies sometimes.
Dang, everyone likes a romance. I like Deadpool. It's technically a romance movie. Came out on
Baby Driver is too.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But I'm talking
It's all about a
the-
girl.
I'm talking about like the cheesy, you know how this movie's going to end because you've seen it a million times.
Oh, Hallmark Channel.
Yes. I actually, sometimes I have a mood for them, and
Click was a good movie. It had a very important life lesson behind it.
you need to watch 10-Inch Hero.
10-Inch Hero?
It's a cheesy romance movie, but you get to see punk Jensen Ackles.
Is it like seeing Pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's welcome back, Christopher.
Welcome back, Christopher.
It's a fantastic romance movie. It's cute. It's funny. It's good. It's a classic.
I earned a proficiency because I was mining things with a rock.
I got a rock.
I got a rock. No, it's like, the movies is one of those things where you can sit down and... Ponyo.
Ponyo!
Never seen it.
We're gonna fix that because I have a whole bunch of Studio Ghibli movies, and I am a slut for Studio Ghibli movies.
Aren't most people, it's like, you don't even have to like anime and you know Studio Ghibli movies.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the same thing with Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people know DBZ and they don't like anime whatsoever.
Kiki's Delivery Service
Seen
is
that.
my
Seen
shit.
that. Howl's Moving Castle. What was the other one? Something Forest. It was the girl who was helping the spirits of the woods.
Princess,
Mononoke?
Princess Mononoke.
Bingo.
That's the one it is.
They came out with a new one recently.
Pompoko.
Is that the new one?
No, it's not the new
I'm trying to think of one. There was, I'm not sure if it was Studio Ghibli or not, but it was pretty much about this, like, guy, samurai devil dog thing that picks up a kid and tries to train him.
I haven't heard about that one yet.
I have to pull it up. Ever hear of the song Crazy La Paint? I have.
I have not.
Again, I also like music.
Video game soundtracks. That's my jam.
That's your jam.
That's my jam.
That's your jam.
That's my jam.
That's my jam. Hashtag jam. Where's my engineering? Engineering is green, I believe. So, no, engineering's blue. Science is green. So let's see about learning that.
No back support.
You're good. No, it's like Ponyo. It's like
Super
Ponyo's the one.
adorable.
Ponyo's like the one Studio Ghibli movie I haven't seen. It's like I've seen them like a dozen times.
We're gonna fix that because I have it. So.
I got to get you to watch Berserk first.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
Yeah. See, the thing is, Berserk's not like your average everyday anime.
So you claim.
Well, no, because they actually show the weight of the weapon swings. It's an actual story.
So it has legit physics.
Yes.
Okay.
But be fair, when you're seeing Guts swing his massive bastard end of a sword, you just kind of throw that out the window every now and again and just get lost in how they did the visuals and how nice it looks.
Oh my. Brad's playing Sun co-op.
He's probably playing it with Palm.
Probably.
I remember they were trying to get it to work. Hold up, I'm going to do something.
I gotta kind of give my brother crap.
Hold up, I'm going to do something. You guys can't see what I'm doing here, which is good. Send message. Yo, nerd, you have no nip. Oh shit, wrong thing. I'm kind of thrown off here. Nipple.
That's my brother, you know.
I know. We talk like this to each other all the time, though. You hear us.
That's my baby.
Oh, fuck! Crazy Little Pain is a song that you didn't know you've been looking for your whole life until you heard it and it gets old. Unlike the other songs, it's still awesome to me after 5,000 times. Sounds like a crack addiction. Thanks. You have nerd. You have no nipple.
No, send it just like that.
In no way are we fucking with chatbot. Our bro Bradley. I'm gonna be right back because I want to listen to it now. You know what song I really like that got me hooked to it?
Barbie Girl?
Fuck, my tits are plastic. I think Brad thinks I'm having a stroke. Yeah. Kenny, yeah, Berserk is a nice movie. It's a nice series of movies because it's very written well. That, and you get to see how it's not like super animated up medieval Europe, which is nice, where they're like, it's actually like medieval Europe, like this dude's saving his daughter so he can fuck her and that kind of stuff, and it's very
very Grimm's fairy tale.
It's grimdark. I mean, it's not to the point where like kids are being turned into like gingerbread cookies via mud, if I was to call that out.
Yeah.
Brothers Grimm, everybody. Weird, a fun movie to watch, but fucking weird.
See, I have the original Grimm's fairy tales.
Yeah.
Leatherbound.
Who's my favorite character in Berserk? Are we talking about the series or are we talking about the books? Get your ass out of here with your clown worshipping bullshit.
I actually really enjoyed the new It movie, as long as I forget that it's an It movie.
They got a fantastic actor to play It.
They did. Like I said, I had to distinguish it between the actual Stephen King It and the book It.
Series, Guts.
I can admit, I am a huge horror fan.
Oh, we're in the middle of a fucking sandstorm at night. That's why I have no visibility.
Then you should probably go to safety.
Oh, I'm in safety. I'm by my house. Sandworm comes out of nowhere, eats my tent, and it's just like, no. No. I hit me little finger. Cool, Juan.
Hey! Grapevines got me.
Oh, speaking of Grimm's things and the little finger, I'm gonna tell chat how I busted my middle finger.
How did you do that?
Okay, so I was dealing with my dog, right, and I was going up the stairs. Ursa went out from underneath me. I went to catch myself, and I broke it. But the thing was, it felt broke. I think I knew it was broke, but what I did is I took it, and I bent it, and I touched the back of my hand. And I'm like, yeah, that's fucking broke. And it's like I was waiting for it, and you could see it swell up. And I'm like, oh, just give it a day. If it's purple, it's definitely broke. And next day, it was swollen up to about twice its size. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, it's fucking broke. And my dad's like, because my dad originally said bullshit. So I'm sitting there, and I'm going like, yeah, no, it's fucking broke. But the funny thing,
my hand hurts.
Because the funny thing is now I could say I broke my finger falling up the stairs. Behold, I have a stupid tolerance for pain sometimes.
And I thought I had a high pain tolerance.
Hey, man, I broke my collarbone, and I went about a week without anyone noticing.
No.
Let's see here. I gouged open my arm. I busted toes. I went on an infected toe for almost like 3 years. And it got to the point where I was almost unable to walk, but I still kept walking because I had to. You saw how my toe was kind of swollen up. It was about twice that size originally. That's why I'm saying it wasn't as bad as it was before.
Chatbot made me break my finger.
How did Brad make you break your finger?
He locked the next door neighbor's girl in the dog kennel, so I was chasing him to beat his ass, and I ran into the door frame.
No, but the worst part is like it's like when you sit there, and I'm like, I fully admit it's like I was a dumbass as a kid, because it's like, oh, that's broke.
Burns aren't fun.
No, burns aren't fun. I got like 2nd-degree burns on my cheeks one time.
Ow.
My mother used to work for one of those homes that took care of special needs.
Yeah.
But one of the special needs liked to play catch. I played catch for 4 hours straight in the sun. So my cheeks, it's like you can see the color variation.
Yeah.
Right here. That's where they got fried.
Oh, yeah. I would only need an hour in the sun.
Like no, it cooked my fucking face.
I'm pale. I'm pale and Irish.
I'm Irish too. But no, that was definitely like a big thing. It was like I told him straight up. It's like I fucking just like nope.
Never again.
Never again. It was like I still play games with him, but I wasn't catch. I got sun poisoning after that.
I am jelly of Gravemind. I am so jelly right now because the only one I have leather bound of Token is The Hobbit.
If I ever get any if I saw this like all leather bound copies of Lord of the Rings going for about $500, I'm like, I would fucking buy that in a heartbeat if I didn't like video games. That and I already own like those books like 4 times over.
I own Dracula leather bound.
Really?
It was one of the ones I had to get leather bound because that is actually one of my favorite novels.
You know what book I ended up really liking because of my English class?
Which one?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein is amazing. What is the one? Oh god. It's the one where like the guy calls his brother because a nuclear like explosion's about to happen, and they all like hunker down in this like I think it's a Florida town. It's like Atlas something.
Atlas, right? No.
Because it's not Atlas Shrugged. Oh god. And that was like the key
word.
No,
Kenny, the thing is, I'll tan and then I fry.
I just burn.
Like I was perfectly tanned. It was just the fact I was going for that long out in the sun. Like we weren't in the shade.
It is Atlas Shrugged. Okay.
Atlas Shrugged.
Okay.
Man, Gravemind, you're a very illiterate person.
I actually love that book.
Oh no, it's like I was out in the sun for so long. It's like you guys can't tell because of this light, But I'm actually a dark skin tone. I tan up instead of burn.
I glow in the dark.
Good butt.
I'm so pale I glow in the dark.
No, but I'm actually a darker skin tone. And I'll tan up really well. But...
You lucky.
Yeah.
I burn. I just burn.
But, no, when you're doing, like, playing catch and being outside that entire time, it doesn't matter. Once you're spending, like, 4 hours straight in the sunlight...
Oh, it's true. Without any sunscreen?
Mm-hmm. And it's like, I thought it was going to be catch and done, but no, we went for hours. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm getting thirsty, and I kind of want to die. I didn't know how bad it was till I got inside, and I actually, like, collapsed on the couch.
Well, you probably had sunstroke.
Or
a heat stroke.
Yeah, sun poisoning of some sort.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm anal retentive and I drank like a fuckload of water, because even in like Phoenix it was a force of habit.
Well, Phoenix is very warm and dry.
I can cook cookies in my car. And fry an egg on the roof.
Why did you live there?
Because I enjoyed it. Because despite it being like 120 degrees some days, it was still fun.
Oh, no, too warm. I'm cold-blooded, but that's still too warm.
Cold-blooded my ass. You were like a heater.
I can't retain heat.
It's like, yeah, I'm cold-blooded. I'm like...
I can't retain heat. I give off heat. I can't keep the heat for myself.
Yeah. No, it's definitely something. Because I sit down, I enjoy a lot of things.
Well, so do I.
What is that, plutonium? I don't need lithium.
I still love the way your character walks with a water bottle.
I'm gonna hold it like I'm praising a god. I will pleasure myself with this fish. When in reality, it's like I will pleasure myself with the nourishment from this fish. No, but when it's cold out, my hands feel like death. Yeah, same, Pam.
Yes.
Because fun fact, the warmth from your hands and your feet go before it goes in the rest of your body.
Yep, because I want to maintain core temperature. Because that's what keeps you
Cosplay
alive.
death at horror events. You can also cosplay random mass murder victim number 2. I ran into a guy in Phoenix when Comic-Con was going on. I was going down to the theater. He cosplayed as a zombie that got crushed by a vending machine.
It's a very specific zombie.
It is a very specific zombie, but you know what? More towards them because it's fun.
Yeah. By the way, I need you to watch All the Devil's Carnivals with me. Because they're good.
Weren't those done by,
Terrence Zanovich.
Okay.
He did Repo the Genetic Opera. They are musicals. They are horror musicals, and they are done well.
Why was it I heard that and my mind immediately skipped to Rob Zombie?
No.
Because I think he did something with a similar name.
He did, but these are different. They're not as... They're way less gory.
Well, Rob Zombie, Tarantino, and Guillermo del Toro are known for it.
Yes, well... These guys are known for their horror musicals.
You know Rob Zombie was the one who did the new Halloween movies?
Really?
Yeah.
Did
It's
not
like,
know
you
that.
wouldn't really tell, because it's not like fucking Pop the Artery and it's like anime fucking high velocity spatter all over the place, but yeah, it's definitely something. No, but yeah, he did the new Halloween movies. Not new, but like the more like recent
ones, yeah.
In the 2010s.
I do appreciate some of his work. It's just sometimes he can go a little over the top on the gore,
Like
and
Did you ever watch Hateful Eight?
not yet. It's
Good
on
movie.
my queue. It's in my queue.
Darth Nihilus would be a fun and easy cosplay to do. Yeah, it would. Fun fact, did you know there is a Gardevoir named Cyrus who had sex with Heinrich, who is my favorite Gardevoir? What? Dude, that sounds like some straight up Tumblr shit.
Asexual Tumblr post.
Asexual Tumblr post. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Some of that stuff is interesting. There's actually some blogs that do really good and manage to keep a story.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was very picky. It's like, after a while, there was like that shit that was floating around with MLP. Some of those Ask blogs were so fucking well done.
Oh, yeah. Because I remember, about the time I was into Tumblr, that's about the time I was really into MLP too. And I remember some of the stuff was just on target.
It's like, I was never a big fan of that, but it's just like, I sat down and I was able to enjoy a well put together story.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, they could have easily sold this by like rebranding it, putting it with different characters, and being like,
yeah, change the names.
Mm-hmm. I guess it also just worked because it's just an outlet.
Yeah.
And Christopher's like, it is. I wouldn't doubt it. I need to, like, if you keep going on about this Gardevoir like she's a goddess, I need to find it. Christopher, is that Gardevoir a goddess to you?
Actually, I think I've heard of her.
I think I have too. It's like Christopher brings her up all the damn time.
Oh, look, Mother. I told you.
Is he asking if you okay?
No, she's just saying goodnight.
Okay. You tell her I said hi.
I should,
Should
but
be
I
like,
already texted her.
it's like the weird boy says hi. What is that? Oh, that's fucking lithium. I came in here for nothing. Except to get mauled by something that looks like a giant ass face hugger. Oh, I saw that Anakin likes sand.
Oh, God.
No. There was a few really... I'm trying to think of some of them because there were some really, really fucking good things.
Yeah. I just got out of Tumblr because it was the fandoms and the things I was into were starting to get really, really toxic.
Don't ever go to a fandom on Tumblr.
I know.
There is no such thing as a good fandom on Tumblr.
Well, this is when I was young and dumb and in college. And like I said, it's just started getting really toxic, and I was like, I need to focus on my college education.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like the thing is, it's like I sit down, I respect Tumblr for what it was.
Oh, yeah.
And I could sit down, and then I read the drama, I read the stupidity, and I'm like,
yeah,
you guys are supposed to be a community.
Yeah, that's what they flaunt themselves as a community. But
We are, it's like YouTube right now. We are a community. Meanwhile, Keemstar, so-and-so sucked a dick, and now it's up on the internet, and I'm going to go and call this guy a faggot.
God, you sound like Talon.
What, Talon?
Yeah.
To be honest, that's kind of where I ripped the reference from. Because he's so easy.
Can you still believe he's white?
No. No, Talon sounds like a little mocha black kid.
No, he's white. He's a little short white guy.
I still can't fucking imagine it.
I'll have to get a pic of him.
I do agree, Diablo fandom is overly toxic. Christopher's in that very unique section of the Gardevoir fandom. Tumblr is cancer in its purest form, but that's where you can find porn without going through your parents' ad block. What is true?
My parents don't have ad block for porn.
Well, not ad block, but you know what I mean. A firewall setup where it's like you don't have to worry about porn. Well, it's like the thing is, my dad didn't like the fact that me and my brother would look at it, so he always put up firewalls. And it's like I always knew fucking get-arounds. So it's either I would use proxies or I would use other things. Because fun fact. Some people who think they blocked it, they only blocked one thing. So if you come in from the gay section and then go into the straight section, you get into it.
see. Yeah, my parents never worried
And also,
about
if someone
that.
gives you a direct link.
Yeah, I never had to deal with that.
It's hard trying to find a good social media.
It is.
Like, it's like sad. I remember people were talking about how Discord's getting that way. But I sit down and I think about it, it's like, make your own fucking server. Make your own friends.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like sitting here, it's like, my Discord's not that way. Yeah, I get a few people who are complete asshats, but I deal with it.
I mean, it's just because most people are trash.
I mean, think of, like, here's something that's really funny. Look at the difference between mine and, I think it's Jet's Discord.
I can't tell you the last time I was in Jet's Discord.
Like, look at the difference between mine and his.
Yeah.
Like, I've actually got a small community who all kind of hates each other. Twitter is cancer, but it's necessary cancer. Speaking of which, hey Kenny, you follow football? Anyone in here follow football?
No.
I hope. Don't leave me hanging, guys. Oh, Jet's a buddy of mine. He's a dude who's a very acquired taste.
Very acquired. As someone who knows him in person and his family, he's a very acquired taste.
I feel bad for his family. I've heard the arguments.
I know.
I remember the one time I was sitting down and we hate each other, but we really need each other to survive the harsh real world.
Yeah.
Not really, but it was good seeing. Yeah, it was fantastic seeing the Patriots lose. No, but what I was gonna say here is like I know a guy named Talon who we were talking about who I was convinced sounds like a little mocha boy, and obviously he's apparently a big white dude who loves ramen, a fat white dude who loves ramen.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I was sitting down and we were all gaming and we hear his dad go off about drinking the milk.
I remember that.
And we're all sitting there and his dad's like, Talon, you drink the fucking milk? And he's like, Talon's just in there like, what in the fuck? Because he went and deal with it. It's like his dad's losing the shit because of the milk. And I'm like, oh. Didn't he move out? He got his own?
No, he still lives there.
Oh, no.
I know he goes to the same college as Brad.
Yeah, I was wondering if he got his own place or not.
No, I don't think so.
I thought he did. Like, the worst part is, last time we talked to him, me and Brad, we both brought up the fucking milk. He's like, that's never going away. I'm like, no, you're fucked. Like, there's things I've done that aren't going away.
You could say something.
Remember Lucy Gardevoir? Loose. Loose Gardevoir. Is she thick? I don't know. I hear loose. I think of, like, overly used. Like a Gardevoir that just kind of looks like she has Down syndrome.
Oh, God. You're an awful, horrible person.
I am a horrible person. That or the stroke victim, like, stylization of Family Guy.
Oh, God.
Stop making fun of me. Stroke, 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 stroke. We all love it. I had a friend who mispronounced milk, and we teased him the whole year about it. Get me the milk, Josh.
Okay. Story time. Most of my family is from up north.
Okay.
And they think I say milk wrong. My cousin argued with me.
That you say milk wrong?
Yeah, they say milk wrong.
Me and you both say it differently, by the way.
I know.
I emphasize the I.
Milk.
Yeah, milk.
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 Milk. She told me I was saying it wrong.
Really?
They can't pronounce Decatur. They call it Decatur.
Decatur. It's Decatur.
Yeah. No, and like my grandpa, he insists it's DeKalb, not DeKalb.
It's DeKalb County.
Yeah, no, he says it's DeKalb. Because that's how they pronounce it up north.
You want to know something funny that throws off people because I'm from out west?
What?
You know how we call it's just the 400 here?
Uh-huh.
over out west, we call it the 400. It's the 400. The I-20, the 20, the 280. It's the in front of it. Because it's like, go on Camelback, go up the 400.
But it's just go up 400.
Nope.
No, it's go up 400.
Nope. Go up the 400. That's the difference.
You're
It's
just a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo. That's
You're
how
a
we were
weirdo.
raised. I
No,
even say
no,
it. Yeah, they
you're a
go up
weirdo.
the 400.
You're a weirdo.
It's like, yeah, they're going
We're in
up
the
the
South now.
400. It's
We're in
going
the
up
South
400. No, we don't drop it. It's the's in front of it. You listen to anyone in this house when we talk about highways, they will say it like I say it. It's so bad because they're so used to it.
Bruh.
Because the only time we didn't really say it, it was like when we were talking about interstates. It was like I-80, I-20, I-70. Then when we had just the straight up numbers, it was the 400.
You're weird. And see you later, Christopher.
Yep, by the time you come back, the stream will be done. Speaking of which, we're going to wrap up now. After I save. Okay, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's come out tonight. You have been very much appreciated. Wherever you're enjoying the content, feel free to like, share, subscribe. We try to live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This Saturday, hopefully, will be another heist one. If not, we'll be doing probably Halo matchmaking or something. Gravemind, thank you for coming by. I learned a magnificent bunch about you.
He has our back.
He has our back. Kenny, probably not tonight, but I will get a hold of you this week so we can get things squared away. Yeah, so yeah, Gravemind will be playing hopefully some Halo 5 matchmaking, or if they get Halo MC Collection fixed, maybe some classic Halo multiplayer. But no, you know this is Cass.
That's me.
No, thank you all for stringing by. I wasn't expecting this to go well, but you know, we needed hair everywhere. You have such long hair. But no, thank you all for coming out. You have been fantastic. So yeah, next time, this Thursday, we'll probably start up Skyrim again. So you have a good night. And we'll see you guys all later. Bye.
Bye.